Hello everyone, this is a quick screencast just to go over again how you're going to get into your Connect Learnsmart assignments and also use APR. So the first thing we're going to do is obviously log into Blackboard and click on your class. And I'm having trouble finding ours. There it is. Okay. What you're going to do is click into the chapter that you want to complete your assignments in. So let's just go into chapter 6 and you're going to click on your Learnsmart assignment. Send. And I'm using the wrong browser for this. Of course, using Google Chrome is going to be what you want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and launch our Learnsmart assignment. Again, I had a little bit different screen because I'm the instructor, but this is essentially what you're going to see. And we'll wait for this to load. I'm actually going to pause while it loads and then start back up again. Okay, so everything is loaded now. And what you want to do is read through your textbook. You don't see it on my screen, but you do have the ability to highlight. I think because it's more of a student access type thing. And you can also bring up this coach here where it says show coach, and she'll kind of help you figure out what to do next. So you're going to read your highlighted structures. That's basically where your questions are coming from, or you could turn the highlighting off if you want to make sure to read and cover everything. When you've read a couple pages, it's up to you when you decide to do this. You want to hit this button down here that says practice, and that's going to bring up your questions here. Immature bone cells that produce the organic bone matrix are called, and I'm going to go with osteoblasts, and I'm going to go with I know it. Remember that these 4 metacognitive buttons down here, they're going to really allow you to see how you're going to perform on your exam. So it's important that you're honest, whether you truly know that you know it, you think you know it, you're unsure, or you have no idea. So luckily I got that one right. If I didn't, I could go over to read about this, and it'll take me exactly where this content is in the book. Okay, so there it is, osteoblasts. Perfect. I can read all about that, go back to my practice questions, or I can see if there's a slide about it. And this is taking a while to load. I should have made sure to go on Google Chrome. And like I said too, if it's taking a lot of time for things to load for you, go ahead and reach out to Connect support, and I will post information about that on Blackboard so that you guys have the number and everything and know exactly, or I'll put it at the end of this screencast as well. So anyway, we would hit continue to come back to our question. Then we would hit OK, and we'd get our next question here. So anyway, you do this up until, let me hit practice again, up until you've answered all of your items. So I have 37 items, but as you're answering these questions, and let's say you're getting them all correct and you're hitting I know it, it'll start pulling some of these questions or items out of what you have, because it senses, okay, you know this material, you don't need to go through it as often. So the other thing I want to show you is if you hit these 3 bars up here is, first let's talk about reports. So you go to reports, once you click on reports, the choices that I like to go to the most are self-assessment, which, as I told you in class, you're using those metacognitive buttons to get a better idea of how you're going to do on your exam. So whatever percentage you see over here, that's the percentage that it's predicting that you're going to get on your actual exam in class. But make sure you're being honest, or else this percentage doesn't mean anything to you. The other button I like here, or the other report I like, is the missed questions. So you can click on that. I don't have any incorrect questions here, but if I did, it would show me which questions I got wrong, so I can go back, look at that content again, and make sure I truly understand it. There's also topic scores, which I didn't go through the entire Learnsmart thing, but skeletal system and bones, that's the chapter that we were working on, so obviously it's giving me the time spent there. That's not too helpful for you guys. I really need to show this on somebody that completed the assignment. But anyway, the other thing I wanted to show you was when you click on Table of Contents here, it's going to show me my assignments and whether it's complete or not. If I want to study beyond doing that assignment, then you can click the Self-Study tab, and let's go down to this one here. Hang on. So chapter 6, let's say I didn't finish that Learnsmart assignment, so it's not going to let me do self-study. Once I complete that assignment though, you can click on that and it will let you get into self-study. Okay, so you can go ahead and answer some more questions, you can read some more, and basically study some more. So I also wanted to show you real quick how to access APR. So let's go back to Blackboard. Now I changed all of your APR quizzes to be on Blackboard over here where it says APR quizzes. But before you even do that, go to Connect. So this Connect button down here. Go to your Connect section. And then you're gonna, let me switch to your view. And then you're going to click on Anatomy and Physiology Revealed here. Once you click that, it logs you into the system. You're going to click on this My in a box, and then you're going to add or delete your list. You would say Add List, type in your codes. I'm going to hit Cancel because mine is already here. And then you're going to say Select List. Then, since it's skeletal system, you want to go down to skeletal, which is number 5, and you're going to go through all of these structures listed here. Now, if it has a check mark next to it, that means that you saw that. You clicked on that term, and it showed you what it is. So this is the sphenoid bone. I looked at it here. Also, don't forget that you can change the view here. So you can look at a superior view, which you're not really seeing the sphenoid bone here. You could do a lateral view, posterior view. Oh, this says skull up here, that's why. If you go down, there it is, sphenoid bone, it'll show you both of these views. And one of your terms was also sella turcica, so it's bringing that up as well and showing you what that looks like. Okay? So then you could go back to your list. Let me go to another structure, learn that one. Don't be afraid to use this quiz button whenever you want to review and you're like, okay, I think I'm starting to really know my all of my skeletal structures, and then you can put together a quiz. This isn't going to count for a grade at all. You can answer as many questions as you want, so you can do all even, all structures. There's 35 questions based on those structures. If I do multiple choice, if I do combination, it might give me more. Let's see. Oh, still 35. Anyway, so that's how you can practice. Once you feel like you know all your terminology, then I want you to go back to Blackboard, and then you're going to scroll down to APR quizzes, and you can click this. It's going to bring you into Connect to give you your quiz. So I'm going to go to preview so I can show you your view. So you have your 10 questions here. You would just, well, it's giving you the answers to that one, but it's going to give you your 10 questions. These are being pulled from a pool. So I have a pool of a bunch of questions, and it's only pulling 10 of them for each individual student. So your quiz will not be like another student's in your class. And then you just submit, and it puts your grade right into Blackboard. So I think I covered everything here. If you do have any questions, please feel free to contact me. I will put all my information here under Professor so you can quickly access it. And I will see you all on Monday.